Assalamu alaikum. Peace be upon you. My name is Chris Venus. I'm just a simple member of the community. I've been a Muslim for about 6.5 years. All thanks to God. And I guess I'm just here to share some things, my experiences quickly, and my thoughts about the idea of Muslim heritage. So I'm a native son, like, of Calgary. Like, I'm of European, Western European heritage. I was born in Calgary. So and this is my city. I've grown up in it all my life. But I want to first begin. We're all gathered here today to share about this religion, Islam. But I want to acknowledge some people first. But first, I begin in the name of God, the Beneficent, the Merciful. All praise is due to God. I want you to all understand that we are here on the land of the people of the Blackfoot Confederacy. Okay? So first and foremost, we must honor the fact that being that we're all from different backgrounds, whether it's from Asia, Africa, Europe, South America, North America, we first and foremost, the people of this land, we're the people of the Blackfoot Confederacy. And I want you to all kind of always understand and acknowledge that Calgary and the region that we live in is on their land. And whenever you greet a person of Aboriginal or First Nations, have great respect for them, because even though Canada is developing into a great nation, we still have a long way to go, and there are also many things that we must consistently acknowledge in terms of its colonial past. Okay? So I want you to all acknowledge that and understand that from your roots. So I just want to cover a few things about Islam and Muslim heritage that I've learned recently in the last little while. Now, in the Quran, the book of Islam, the book where Islam is brought to all of mankind, we have stories of the prophets, and these are the prophets, the very same prophets that are iterated in the Jewish Torah, in the Christian Bible. Prophets like Noah, Abraham, David, Solomon, and on and so forth, and even Jesus, peace be upon them all. I want to say something about all these prophets, except for Jesus, and I'll get to him later. All these prophets, when they were introduced to their people, they always addressed their people with the term, Ya Qawmi. That's an Arabic term which means, oh my people. Okay? So, what we have to learn from this is that amongst their prophetic traditions, when they were sharing the commandments of God to people, they were sharing in a way that was sensitive to the cultural context of their people. So they weren't just necessarily exclusive to the people that they knew or that was going to believe in their community, but it was a message for everyone in their society. So that's what I want to bring to light, that Islam has a tradition, and it's iterated that when we are in a land, wherever we are on this earth, we're not there for just any stupid reason or any unknown reason. We're here in our country for a reason. So you're all in Canada for one reason. You're all here to be a part of the Canadian mosaic. Wherever you have come from, whether you were born here, whether you're Aboriginal, or whether you've immigrated here, whether you're a permanent resident or a temporary resident or a now newly minted citizen, you're all here for a reason. And so, as Muslims, we try our best. We do try our best to share our religion that is in a way that is culturally relevant. Because at the end of the day, culture and heritage are good things. There are some minor bad things from everybody's individual cultural background that we definitely want to avoid and escape. But in general, culture is a good thing. And that goes hand in hand with Islam. Islam, a part of our faith, is to also have love of your land, love of your nation. And so, I wouldn't be a complete Muslim if I didn't believe in God, and if I didn't believe in the fact that, or love my nation, Canada. So, I want to continue on, back to Jesus. He's the minor exception. He never addressed his people as Yahweh because he never had a father. He was never of those people. He was separate from them because he was a miraculous birth. Peace be upon him. And then finally, we have the revelations from Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. And he is a prophet not just brought to the Arabs, but a prophet brought to all of mankind to share what God's final commands and wishes for us as human beings to conduct ourselves in the best appropriate way and whatnot. And of course, you can learn all about those nuances and specific things about Islam when you go around and talk to some of the volunteers here. But in general, Muslim heritage is not just heritage from South Asia or Arabia or North Africa or parts of Western Africa. It's actually a heritage that is acceptable and compatible with all heritages from Australia, Asia, everywhere, every continent on this earth. Because innately, all cultures have something good to bring to Islam. It's just that we have to uphold as individuals the good things in our culture and proceed with it. And that's what I do as a Canadian Muslim that happens to be of Western European heritage. So I want you all to remember that, even though you may see Muslims as people dressing differently all the time, Muslims come in all shapes, sizes, colors, and forms. And Muslim heritage is not just an exclusive heritage to one region of the world. It's a heritage that is acceptable everywhere else. And Canada is a shining example because of its nature as a multicultural society, as a cultural mosaic, where Islam can be shared in the best of ways. So I want to thank you for taking some time out of your afternoon to be here, to share with Muslim brothers and sisters here, and as as our brothers and sisters in humanity, and our fellow Calgarian citizens, and even if there's tourists walking around here, I mean, we're happy to have you here as a part of our community because we all share it together. And I feel blessed and pleased to meet you all. And if you have any questions, please go to the information booths, talk to the volunteers. We'd be more than happy to chat with you, reply to any questions. And then also, if we really don't know a question, we also have to be honest and say, I don't know, and then maybe follow up with you another time. Because not all of us are, all learning, just like anybody else in this world. We have our limitations as human beings. So I want to thank you for your time, and I send you greetings of peace. Peace be upon you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. And enjoy yourselves, and thank you for your time.